away and you understand this compensation plan at all, you're going to want to be a paid affiliate. Once you're a paid affiliate, and this is the part I really want to emphasize tonight, is you're going to figure out the power of being a super affiliate. And we made this very simple. I remember, Danny, the first time I told you that being a super affiliate, you had to enroll 10 people. And you're like, oh, that's way too hard. And it would be with any other direct sale company out there. It would be. 10 is a lot. The average person does 2. But with our program at $9.95 and giving away free product, 10 is easy. We're coming up on 2,000 super affiliates before we even launch this app. It's going to just explode. Once you're a super affiliate, you now get a 50% match. And this is what I really, really want to make sure everybody understands tonight, because you'll go from a little frustrated, it's taking a while to chomp at the bit to become a super affiliate and help your team become super affiliates if you understand this. That 50% match is not on their up to $25. That's their usage money. They get it all. It's not on their matching bonus if they're a super affiliate, but it is on the rest of their compensation. So every affiliate you have as a super affiliate, you got to have at least 10. So you got at least 10. Every dollar they make in their first and second tier from giving away apps, in their first and second tier, you get a 50% match. And so Danny and I are very careful not to do income claims when we insist you don't either, and I'm not going to tonight. I just want you to do some what ifs in your own head. If you got 10 person enrolled people to make you a super affiliate, and then just run some numbers in your head. If Susie gives away 10 and her 10 give away a few, and Joe gives away 10 and they give away a few, just run some numbers and see what you make in your 2 tiers, just on the dollars, and then figure out what Joe and Sally in your first line of people, those 10 make on their dollars in their first and second tier, and just run the numbers, see what you would make. The what ifs are a lot of fun. Again, we're not going to lay it out for you, but we're going to tell you super affiliates where it's at. So if you're on this call tonight and you're not a super affiliate, I want to encourage you to get excited about your future and start to share this with the confidence that it is going to launch, and it is going to be, I like what Maurice Burnside says, this is going to be an epic business. Now here's a guy who's made millions and millions of dollars in this industry, and he says this is going to be the biggest thing he's ever been involved in. Typically, in fact, he gets flown to the corporate office, he gets paid a lot of money to come work for companies, and here he came in as an affiliate just like everybody else because he saw the value of what we're doing. We got lots of people like that on the team. I was talking to one of the guys that Mike Charborough brought on, Jim Placard. I mean, they are super well-known authors. Amazing people are being drawn to this company. And the reason is it's super unique. And the thing that makes it unique is that we're giving away a product that Walter has blessed us to be a part of. He's blessed us to be a part of. He didn't need us. He literally could have done this through traditional marketing, but he chose to do it because, first of all, he thinks this is the best way, but he's allowing us to live the dream with him. So as a super affiliate, you're making a 50% match. Now, what I really hope you understand is if you enroll somebody like me, I've personally enrolled 125 people so far. And so if you were to enroll me and be a super affiliate, you not only get the 50% match on me, but you get a 50% match on every one of those 125 people. And I'm not number one in the company as far as personally recruiting people. And there'll be people who go way beyond what I do. Now, again, those are big numbers, but I just want you to think of the possibilities. If you enroll 10 people and 9 of them do nothing, but 1 of them does a lot, and you get a 50% match on all of them, this is exciting. And I haven't even talked about global. Danny, I'll be quiet after this, and then you can just turn me on when you want to, but I'm fired up. Because when you understand global, now some people get discouraged because, well, the 50 spots are taken, the equity opportunity is gone. First of all, let me tell you, there is a requirement to actually earn the equity.
Yep.
Each global has to get at least 1,000 active users by the end of the 12 months. Now, Danny and I admit that's a simple requirement, and if they're trying it all, they're going to do it. But people are people. I'd be willing to bet out of 50, 1 or 2 don't do it. So if you're the 51st or 52nd, you slide right in. So don't give up yet. But even if you're the 100th global is not just for equity. That was just a short little window to help encourage people to get serious about this before there was an app, when building the foundation was difficult. This is going to get really simple once the app's live. And so we wanted to reward those people like Michael Langto and Charborough and all the globals that came on in the beginning to that really helped us start the momentum. But global is still where it's at because it structures your business in such a way that if you plug into these trainings and you teach your people how to get 100 plus installs, you're going to have a very profitable business. Again, I'm not going to do the math for you, but I want you to just write this down if you're taking notes. If you had 10 people personally enrolled, which is the minimum you have to have, that's a global. And then those 10 have 10. That's what the requirement is to be a global. That's 10 personally enrolled super affiliates. So at a bare minimum, and Danny, I call this a naked global. It's just 10 personally enrolled, and each of the 10 get 10, which is almost impossible to do. But if you were that alone, that's 10 people in your front line and 100 people in your second tier that are affiliates. And as they start giving away apps and those people start giving away apps, you're making a 50% match on all of them. Again, just do the math. Do the math if on average, those 110 people do what we're teaching everybody to do with 100 free apps out there, 100 active apps. So all your people are making $100 from giving away 100 apps. And then just do the math on what happens if you're a global and you're 10, get 10, and all 110 get 100 apps. Just do the math, plug into this compensation plan, and have trouble sleeping tonight because you're so excited because you found a way to help people. That's the key. The people who are most successful in this business are not people that are selfish, not people that are in it to make a truckload of money to buy all fancy stuff. The people we're drawing to this company are people that really want to help other people. And I just want to encourage you, get focused on going global. Now, you got to be a super affiliate before you ever get to global. So you come in, you want to become an affiliate, then you want to start focusing on getting your 10. And I want to really focus in on those who are not super affiliate yet. If you're not a super affiliate, you've got the Founders Club membership promo available the rest of the day that the app launches, and then 3 days after that. So let's say, for example, it launches tomorrow. That was an example. I'm not positive. I'm hoping, I'm praying, but I'm not positive. But let's just say it launches tomorrow, Tuesday. Then you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as your last 3 days in the Founders Club membership promo. Now, if you wait until Wednesday when the app's live and you go, okay, now I'm going to start, you've just wasted a whole day. You could have been building your momentum and fill up your pipeline and start getting people to install the app and become affiliates. And so I want to encourage you, become a super affiliate in that 3-day window if you're not one already. As that happens, let's say you become a super affiliate Wednesday. Now what you want to do is plug your people in and help them strive for super affiliate as fast as they can. You'd be shocked at the type of momentum and the type of team you can build in a very short period of time. You do not have to be a Susan Colonna or a Peter or some of these superstar marketers to be successful in this business. You do have to be willing to work. This takes work. You got to be persistent, and you got to not get discouraged with the naysayers. When one of the globals in the company come and start whining to me, they get about 15 seconds of my time, and then I got to go. I don't have time for the whiners and the complainers, and neither should you. When you get negative people around you, they're going to draw your good energy out of you, and they're going to suck the life out of you. You got to stay positive. You got to stay around positive people. When you know where Walter's taking this company, which I do, I've had the blessing of knowing where we're going from the beginning. And so whatever we got to go through, like Danny said, whatever obstacles come our way each and every day, it doesn't matter. Once we get the app live, there'll be other obstacles that come our way, and people will drift aside, they'll quit, they'll lose the vision. We know that. We don't want it, but we know it. It's just human nature. I want to encourage you tonight to not be one of those that drifts away. Be one of the 300 soldiers that stay with Gideon and win the war. This is a I try not to preach these things, but this is a God-given business for those who see it as such. It is an opportunity to help people all over the world. And I said I was going to close. I really am like a preacher now. I'm closing multiple times. But Danny, I do want to touch the international because there's a little bit of confusion about the international I want to clear up. When we started Tapestry, it was for the US only. That was it. And then the system had a bit of a flaw to where a guy in Canada signed up, and I just happened to catch one of his Facebook Lives, and I was calling him to basically tell him, hey, dude, I'm sorry, but I got to refund your $9.95. We're not in Canada yet. And he goes, Chuck, I know people in the United States. Can I please be an affiliate? And I know I got to get my revenue I got to get my income by getting installs in the United States. And Danny, Walter, and I, we all talked. We're like, well, that makes sense. I mean, there are people all over the world that know people in the United States. Let's let them do that. It's a small monthly fee. And as long as they know people in the United States and they know that's what it takes to make money, let's let them do that. And then the international market started to take off. And it's probably 25% of our company, if not a little more, which is outstanding because we're ready to expand internationally. In the beginning, we were talking about going into Canada in a certain amount of time. And after Canada, it'd be the rest of the English-speaking European countries, Australia, New Zealand. And then after that, it was going to be Eastern Europe. And then sometime far off in the future is going to be the rest of the world. And when I say far off in the future, we're thinking maybe the end of 2022. Well, Walter has become very aggressive with the international plan. And he's telling people multiple times that by the end of this year, 2021, he wants to be global. And so we've come out with a compensation plan for these different markets. You've got the 9 or 10 countries that are going to pay basically the same as we do here in the United States. Their value of the data is worth that much and the buyer's already in place. Then you get Eastern Europe, which is about half of that. And you've got the rest of the world, which is a minimal amount, minimal amount. Don't get discouraged if you're in one of those other countries in the rest of the world. You still have a great opportunity. First of all, Walter and the team behind the scenes are working on ways to increase the amount they can pay you in those other countries. That's a given. But secondly, as it was in the very beginning, there wasn't even going to be an app in your country for a year and a half or 2 years. So now you've got an app where you can give away free installs. You can start to make some money, even though it's a little bit, you can start to make some money internationally. And you can jump on our Monday calls or get the training and learn how to use the internet to expand beyond your island or your continent and expand your business globally. And then when we do launch in your country, which according to Walter will be by the end of 2021, you'll have an app that you start giving away for free. People can start to give away for free in their own country. And the business builders will build internationally. We've got huge teams going all the world already. And so if you're an international affiliate of Tapestry, you need to get very, very encouraged that your future is extremely bright. Do not get discouraged by the pay scale that we started in the beginning. Think about it from a company's perspective. In some of these markets, there are no buyers for the data yet. So we cannot afford to pay you $1 for a referral when we're not making any money. That doesn't even make any sense as a business. So in the beginning, it'll be low, but it'll grow over time as the market starts to develop and we start to get the buyers. And we also will add other things to this app to make it even more profitable for you in these other countries. So, Danny, I have no idea what you wanted me to talk about tonight, but that's what was on my heart. I wanted to encourage people to realize you are in the right place at the right time. And you need to look at every day that there's a delay as an opportunity, not be discouraged. Now, I'm not praying for multiple. I literally have people that tell me they're praying that it keeps getting delayed so they can keep going. I'm like, no, don't do that to us. We want to get this app live as soon as possible. Tomorrow would be great. But do not be discouraged. Be encouraged. You could not be with a better company. Walter and the executive team, they know where they're going. And the opportunity for you is so bright if you just don't lose focus. I was telling one of our top globals tonight who's getting a little discouraged because a lot of his people were complaining about the delays. I said, look, forget about today, forget about tomorrow, forget about this month. Look out in the next year and think about what's going to be happening with this company in 6 months to a year. And we're all going to be a part of that. Focus on that and then just realize you got to go through what you got to go through to get there. We will get there and we hope you're with us. So Danny, back to you. Sorry I went so long.
No, that's all right. You said some things that I'm actually going to piggyback on. And one of them I wanted to share. I'll share my screen here because the behind the scenes story with Tapestry is we're much more than just Tapestry. And we don't talk a lot. You can see my screen, correct? Right?
Yes.
Okay. We don't talk a lot about Complimentics, but I think it's an important topic to address tonight. Walter brings it into the Friday afternoon live Zooms and shares the past and who they were, are before Tapestry. But Complimentics is the primary company Walter started 7 years ago, actually almost 10 years ago. It was Growth Systems first and turned into Complimentics. And you can go to the website and you can look at our story. It kind of brings through the timeline of how it transitioned from a computer browser to mobile analytics because Walter saw the future trend was going mobile. Everybody was going mobile, and we want to be where everybody is because that's where the opportunity truly is. And that's where Tapestry was born. And so Complimentics already does business with thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, 20s of thousands of different apps around the world. All right. So those customers, those clients are the people that we put the code in the back of their app. And then we've said, hey, you have hundreds of thousands, millions of installs. And what we'll do is put this code in the back of your app and we'll tap into the data, the anonymous location data, exact same thing Tapestry is going to tap into, and we'll monetize it for you and we'll do a 50-50 rev share. So for example, maybe there's a weather app out there and they have 1 million installs, and Complimentics, they put Complimentics code in the back of their app, and Complimentics aggregates all this anonymous data every single month, and they take all of those 1 million pieces of anonymous data and they run it through this special algorithm, and it spits out this amazing piece of information, and they sell that information to Fortune 500 companies. And whatever they sell that for, if it's $500,000, if it's $50,000, whatever it may be, 50% goes to the weather app and 50% goes to Complimentics. Tapestry is simply transitioning who gets that $50,000, for example. Okay. So Tapestry is the app that we're making so that the individual can be the one that is allowed to tap into that, their own data that they're giving away to all these apps that are already on their phone, tap into that data, funnel those dollars into their own pocket. That's what the app itself, the product that we're creating, will do. And we already have the buyers who are hungry for the data because Tapestry is ahead of the curve, just like Complimentics was 7 years ago, ahead of the curve. I think one of Walter's biggest gifts, if I could share my thoughts on Walter, is he is a forward thinker and an innovator, and he knows what it takes to make things happen and get the right people together to make sure that it happens as seamlessly and as successfully as possible. He did it with Complimentics. He's doing it with Tapestry. We're getting tons of feedback from very interested, huge companies and the reason they're so interested is because we're all about transparency and we're all about consent. So the app itself is ahead of the curve with that already, and we're just minutes away. It might be tomorrow, it may not be tomorrow, but either way, it's not months away. It's minutes away from having an app that anybody can install that gives them more money every single month. And for anybody out there who's been in the industry of networking or affiliate marketing or marketing of any kind, I'd say it's beyond rare to be able to gift. I mean, you're not just giving, you're gifting a free product that gives people more money every month. As long as they set the app up on their phone, that's all that they'd have to do. They know if they don't want to share it with anybody, that's okay. They don't have to, but it will allow them to tap into that anonymous data that they're currently giving to all these other apps and put those dollars in their own pocket and empower the individual. And they have the ability, if they want to, as a free user, to share. And they have the ability, if they want to partner with us as a brand affiliate. And the differentiation between a free user who shares the app and an affiliate who shares the app is just more tiers of money for the affiliate, right? More ripples of connections that they get paid on, and also a lot of tools. So on Monday nights, we usually talk about marketing and things like how to create curiosity and engage online to grow your network, to get more people attracted to whatever it is you may be offering, but also to be more attracted to you as an individual. Personal branding is a very big, it can be very powerful when done right. So I wanted to share a little bit about Complimentics with everybody and let you know when Chuck said, this is happening, it's happening. We already have the buyers of the data. We've got all the pieces. That's already been well established for 7 years now. Now we're just putting the icing on the cake by creating our own product. So we don't have to do business with tens of thousands of app companies. We can do business with millions and millions of individuals around the world and empower them. So that's really what Tapestry is all about. And that's why we chose to bring it to everybody through an affiliate program. Because as Walter says, he could have cut us all out of the deal and just advertised. He's works with 20-some thousand apps and knows the industry very well, and could have advertised and got us all to install Tapestry and earn up to $25 a month and not had any kind of sharing incentives or affiliate opportunity. But he chose to take the money that they would have spent in advertising and put it back in the pockets of the individuals who share the app, the affiliates who share the app. That's where they're deciding to spend the money. And that's why we have this opportunity today. So I think it's pretty awesome. Having said that, I did want to cover a few things that I have used these tricks. I don't know, they're not tricks. They're just ways to engage online. And Mike Sharbo's amazing. He keeps everything so simple. He's great at engaging offline, just person to person, out and about, perfect strangers. You know, before you know it, they're asking him they can give him 20 names of people that he can contact that they know and talk to him about Tapestry. He's just got a gift. But one of the gifts that I have learned over 15 years has been how to use the tools of technology, whether it be social media, building websites, landing pages, marketing funnels, all those fun things. The cool part about Tapestry as an affiliate is you don't have to know how to build a marketing funnel. We are doing that for you. But we've been working on a really cool funnel in the background that it should be, we're going through quality checks right now, but October 1st to the 3rd should be the launch date for that. So you guys get these tools, and that is why we charge a small fee every month for the affiliate program, because it costs money to manage a back office and add tools and landing pages and marketing funnels and SMS messaging and make videos and all that fun stuff. But I wanted to share with you guys one of the things that has worked really well for me for lead generation. Do you guys ever Google anything? I mean, I think most of us are like, yeah, I Google like 5 or 10 things a day, if not more. So as you're Googling something, if you're looking something up, how to make a landing page, how to, I don't know, whatever it might be. I was looking today at RV lifestyle, and I'll tell you why, because I'm kind of intrigued by the off the road, get tiny, go, be footloose and kind of fancy free lifestyle, right? I'm intrigued, a little scared of it, but intrigued by it. And who knows, maybe one day I'll do it. But I also was looking it up because I think people who live the RV lifestyle would love Tapestry, right? I mean, they're out on the road, they're moving all the time. It's another app. It could pay for a few gallons of fuel or all of their fuel. They get to decide. And so as I was looking, use your time, right? Like what Chuck said, he works on his attitude and his activity every day. And it's not just activity, it's being productive in the activity he's doing. So even though RV lifestyle may not produce a whole bunch of leads for me, I've started to engage on a few RV lifestyle YouTube channels. First of all, I subscribe to them because that's important, right? They want to build their following as well. So I'm gonna love them. By subscribing, I watch a few of the videos and I comment on each one. And I comment an engaging comment, not just like, oh, cool video, because that's not gonna get them intrigued. But I comment something so that they know that I actually watched the video. I actually took the time and said, thanks so much for sharing. I had no idea, that it would take so much just to take care of an RV, whatever it might be, right? And that starts an engagement. They may not respond. Most of them won't respond to every single YouTube comment, but it starts an engagement. And then you have the ability also. So as I'm spending time
Everybody's happy.
checking things out, right? I'll go look at the about. They usually have their social links. They usually have their website. Here they got their blog. They got a podcast. They got all kinds of cool stuff. So this relationship might take months to actually establish, and it may never. I'm just saying, like, when you're out there and you're Googling and you're searching and you find something you're looking for or you're interested in, take a minute to engage on that channel, on that Facebook group, in that community. Add something that is either going to add value and somebody's going to go, wow, that's super cool, or going to make them laugh or smile or, invoke some kind of an emotion. Because I have so many friends that I never would have met if I didn't do this. Like, I've been doing this little simple thing as I'm scouring the internet and searching for this or that. I do this every single day. If I read a blog post or an article on another marketing, advertising, network marketing, affiliate marketing opportunity, I will comment in the comment section. If it has a comment, if I have the ability to comment, I'm going to do it. Another thing you can do is when you type in Tapestry and you do a search, there's going to be more and more information about Tapestry as time goes on. You'll find posts out here. I would comment on them. Be intriguing, be engaging, add value. And what will happen is, if you have set your social profile, if you have made it look professional, made it look intriguing, that kind of thing, then when they click on your comment, they can be taken to your social profile and find you. Just like if you're on Facebook, you can do that same thing. And Rania Ross shared some really good ideas in the Facebook group about ways to engage. Stephanie Parisi has shared like 30 different ways to engage on social media. We have all the trainings. They're in the Facebook group. You'll go to guides to find them. Let me see, go back here to guides in the Tapestry Affiliate Facebook group. And you'll scroll down to marketing tools and post ideas, and you have several marketing tools and post ideas right here. But then you also have the training recordings from Monday nights. And these right here are a treasure trove of how-tos. So if you're overwhelmed and you don't know what to post, or you don't know what to say or how to say it or where to post it, they're right here. I'm going to copy this link. And if you're looking for something to post online, you need some inspiration, I'd suggest watching the Facebook story ideas for building your business and brand, because that's just got some excellent ideas. And I'm big on like copycat, right? Don't be afraid. If you see something you like and you think it's cool, copy me, copy Ross, copy Stephanie, copy Susan, copy Peter, Mike, Michael, whoever it might be. I just recommend that you don't plagiarize it, right? Like, make it your own. If it doesn't read the way you normally talk, the people who follow you on social media, who are like really your followers, they're going to be able to recognize that. So change it up a little bit and make it your own. But just commenting and adding engagement. And also you can reach out personally, like with people who have social followings on YouTube. Just know that they're used to that. It's common for them to get a lot of spam emails or, hey, check out my opportunity, do this, do that. And if you come at them from that aspect, you might not get the results you desire. So you have to be somewhat, not stealthy, but just, again, offer something to them, right? What's in it for them? That's what everybody wants to know. Oh, what just happened there? I got a new computer. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I also posted this today. This has been pretty effective for me anyway. Again, please make this your own. Don't obviously share this bit.ly link, because is it in there? No, I think I took it out. Anyway, don't share any of the links that are in it, but I just copied and pasted and took out some of the links. You can put your own tapestry.io/your username link to get pre-registered users. But this was focused only on getting pre-registered users, seeking beta testers, right? People to test out the app and see how it works. See if they like it, how much they earn in the next 90 days. That was kind of my pitch on this. And I put this out on Facebook, and I think I got 100 and some people who responded. And then I just sent them the link so that they could pre-register. And that was just off one post. So, you know, I mean, there's lots of different ways to add engagement. And then we actually have swipe files here where you can literally click on it and you can get all the ideas well, maybe not all of them, but several ideas. And another way to access those, if you're not on Facebook, is to log into your back office and go to swipe files. All right. And you'll be taken right to the file itself so that you can just copy and paste it. Post ideas, you got email swipe files, and then post ideas that you can put on social media, and you can literally just copy and paste them if you want to, and obviously edit them to make them your own as well. And the app will function much the same, just so you guys know. When you have the app on your phone and you click on tap a friend and earn to invite them to be an app user as well, everything in that is editable. The only thing you never want to change is the link. I mean, obviously you change the link, it won't be coded to you anymore. So you don't want to ever change the link, but you can delete all of the copy that says, hey, I use this app to earn money. You can too, check it out. Or what, I can't remember exactly how it reads, but something like that. You can delete all that and you can say, hey, Sally, it's been a while since we talked. This is a really cool app, whatever, however you want to say, and send it to that person to invite them. I'll give you guys a little, like, this is a strategy I'll be using, because I will probably type out on notes on my phone, like 2, maybe 3, and I'll share them in the Facebook group, but 2 or 3 different invites coming from different aspects, different points of view, whether it be data and privacy and take control of your own data, or tap into more money every month. Whether they're a college student or my, almost 70-year-old mom, right? So I'm going to have a few different invites speak, I guess you could say, and I'll just use the code, and it'll just be like literally in my notes on my phone, and I can just copy and paste and send that invite 100, 1,000, 1,000,000 times if I want to, because once you get the code from your app, that invite code is live forever. It's evergreen. That's what we refer to in marketing. It's always good. Anybody could click on it in 6 days, 6 months, 6 years, and it will still be a viable link that will be coded to you as an affiliate, as long as you're still an active affiliate, of course. What else did I want to share with you guys tonight? Vimeo, resources, be a good guide. Don't be the tool. You don't have to have all the answers. It's a free app that puts more money in somebody's pocket. They can check it out for 90 days and see if they like it. And if they don't, they uninstall it, just like any other app they've ever put on their phone. The best thing about, I guess I don't know if you want to say it's best, but one of the things about apps is I have a lot of them on my phone, and I use very few of them on my phone, but they're still here on my phone, even when I don't use them. So a lot of people will put an app on their phone, and then they will set it and forget it. And they'll just scroll past it every day and not really pay any attention to it, but it just stays right there on their phone as they carry their phone around with them. That, in my opinion, for Tapestry and for you, for all of us, is a beautiful thing, because our app still works, even though they're not using it. All right. So as long as they set it up properly, it will still work. And we have a 1-minute video right here. So I went to the Vimeo channel, which is vimeo.com/tapestry app. Hold on, I got to log out because this is going to look different because I'm logged in. Okay. Let's go at it as though I'm not logged in. Tapestry app. And you have this channel here that has lots of videos on it. But I want you to go down to showcases. And then you have 6 showcases to choose from. If somebody speaks Spanish, boom, there's 2 videos that are in Spanish. Somebody wants to know about the weekly update, boom, every Friday there's a weekly update. Somebody was asking you all about privacy, and I don't want anybody tracking me, and who gets our data, and how do they get it, and what data do they get, and how are they going to keep me anonymous? Boom, data, privacy, anonymity. Somebody's an international affiliate outside the US, and they want to know our expansion plan and how they get paid. And if they live here, what is it going to, what's their referral commission going to be versus if they refer somebody in this country? International affiliate videos, 4 of them right there. Everything from the presentation to the comp plan to the Q&As. When the app goes live, videos right there. Tapestry info, this is a great little channel I just put together with some real quick, somebody is asking you just kind of overall questions about the app and the opportunity to become an affiliate. There's 6 videos there and they total 39 minutes total. When the app goes live, okay, this is a 1 minute and 14-second video. You invite somebody to install Tapestry. They still have to, when you send that invite, it's going to open up on their phone in the App Store, just like any other invite. If you were to invite somebody to use Venmo or Cash App or Facebook or a game, whatever it might be, when you send that invite, it opens up on their phone. If of course they tap on the link from their phone and not their computer, it opens up in the App Store to that Tapestry, in this case, app, so that they can just click on install and make it so simple. But that's only step 1. Just because they installed, that does not count as an active app user. They haven't created an account yet. So Tapestry can't tap into the data and can't pay them because they didn't create an account. Once they create the account, that's when Tapestry, as long as they set it to always allow location information to be collected, that's when Tapestry can tap into that location data and start paying the end user for that data. And they have the ability to invite others to use the app. So you invite somebody, and then this is how I would do it. I invite somebody, quick message, here's the invite, make the message quick and simple. Don't write a book. I invite Chuck. Hey Chuck, cool app, I think you'll like it. Tap in. I want to, it'd be great if you would be a beta tester for me. I'm curious to see how much you earn versus how much I earn over the next 90 days. Make it a little game, whatever. And then send him the invite link. And then maybe a minute or 2 later, I'm going to send him, oh, and by the way, here's this quick video that shows you how to set it up so you can maximize as much as, maximize your earnings with this app. And I send him this 1-minute video. Okay. So I'm tapping him twice in a few minutes, right? Following up with him and kind of reminding him, hey, just because you got this text doesn't mean you installed and activated the app. So by the way, here's how you activate it to make sure the app makes you as much money as it possibly can. So that's a 1-minute video right there. That's a great tool to give to somebody so you don't have to tell them exactly how to set it up every time. So using the tools leverages your time and should increase the successfulness of your business. All right, last thing I want to touch on. You're in your back office. Everything we've talked about tonight can be accessed from the back office. The Vimeo channel is under videos, swipe files, Monday marketing. All of the recordings are right here under marketing. Our social media is Tapestry specific. Go follow us. That would be awesome. But what I wanted to talk about now is media. So you click on media and it opens up several zip files that are huge because one of our globals and awesome Tapestry, amazingly skilled design guys have all made us like 100 different pieces that you can print off, you can post, always post a video or a picture with every single social media post, whether it's about Tapestry or not. If you're trying to get people to see it, you're going to get way more eyes on your posts if you use photos and videos with them than if you don't and you just have copy. But anyway, so you've got lots of options here and they're huge. They're zip files. That's why they're zip files, because there's so many files in it. But I did upload some right before this meeting. I think I did. Why won't it open? There we go. So you have these you can post, but this is just one of the zip files, okay? And not even all of them that were in this file, but just some fun posts that you can get some engagement. You don't want to make every single post about Tapestry. I actually, when I post, don't usually mention the name of the app. 9 times out of 10, I want to create curiosity, and I want them to have to come back to me and ask me questions or get more information. And then I send them a private message about the app itself so that they have my link directly, and they're not just going to go Google Tapestry and end up on somebody else's random link or the company itself. But these are social pieces you can share. And then there's business ones that you can print off, social with the logo, lifestyle without the logo. And then he has a really cool elder edition that's pretty awesome. And then if you want to share some screenshots from the app, you've got screenshots you can use. In addition to the screenshots, you've got some like emerging markets to gain curiosity. One of the number 8 emerging markets for entrepreneurs, one of them, 1, 2, 3, 6th one was data. If you have somebody who's anybody who drives Lyft, Uber, Amazon, Instacart, Grubhub, oh my gosh, there's so many now. A delivery driver of any kind. We have some great marketing materials there to gain interest and curiosity. I mean, it's just like, who wouldn't want to install a free app on their phone and tap into their anonymous data and get paid for it? Because you know what? They're already giving it away anyway. And we know that because we're the ones who have been monetizing that data for 7 years, that anonymous data. So it's a powerful message. It's a free product, and it puts money in every person's pocket. So I'm going to take a few minutes. Chuck and I, Michael, if you guys have questions that you see, I really think the main thing is timing. And I couldn't agree with Chuck more. Like, now we have this opportunity to leverage the time that we have. And what we do with it is up to each of us, right? So I know Chuck's making phone calls left and right. He is following up with people left and right. He is making sure that the people that he started dripping on 6 months ago, he hasn't left them out. If they're not in, he's making sure they're up to speed on what's developing with Tapestry and with the app. So, sometimes persistence just beats resistance, right? So there's a timing in life. Maybe the first time you talked to him wasn't the right time, but you keep sharing a little bit. You don't be annoying, but you just keep them in the loop. And eventually they might go, you know what? Tell me more. I'm ready. And if you drop them after the first time and never follow up with them again, they're probably never going to come back and say they're ready. So if I can impart anything, we have some time right now to give people an opportunity to be able to become affiliates for the first year for $10, $9. Invest in a business for $9.95. That gets you tools, you guys, that cost hundreds of dollars a month to have. And I know it because I pay that every single month just to have a silly contact management email autoresponder system. And that's just one piece of a marketing funnel, a very small piece. So I think that the timing is great. Yeah, business in a box for $9.95. I like it, Kelly. And the thing is I've had a few, I'll just share this. I've had a few people who have requested that their affiliate account be canceled. And I've just come back to them and said, hey, I just want to make sure that you know that, like, and the reason that they've requested is they're just like, life changed, circumstances happened, and I don't have the time to commit to this, or I'm not able to do it like I thought I was going to be able to. And I just come back to them and go, hey, you don't have to pay again for 12 months. So what if you just keep your account active, and in the future, if life changes and circumstances changes, usually they do, you're still active, you're not paying, and you have the ability to plug in anytime you want. And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for saying that. I never even really thought about it. So yeah, I mean, if anything else, I'd just be letting everybody know that there's an opportunity out there and give them the option as to how they want to participate.
Mike, did you have anything you want to share before I ask Danny a closing question?
Sure. Thanks for asking. And thank you both, Chuck and Danny, for the excellent tips that you've shared tonight. One of the things I recommend is find a reason to follow up with people. So many times people never make a second phone call to someone. And a good question to ask any prospect is this: what is most important to you about starting a business? And you're going to find some amazing answers to that question as you talk to people. Another good question is, if you were to design the perfect business, what would that perfect business look like? And asking really good questions like that of a prospect makes them feel important. And that is a big element of them having confidence in you, because you're showing that you care about them and you're really edifying them that they're smart enough to give an answer to that type of a question. And so those would be 2 tips that I would share tonight. Back to you, Chuck and Danny.
Awesome.
Well, Danny, I want to close with asking you a question. I know you know the answer. Let's assume the app goes live tomorrow. What sequence of events are going to happen, and what would you recommend people do?
Oh, man. I've got pre-written emails and pre-written text messages, and all I have to do is plop my link in there. So this is what I would recommend. Johnny on the spot, right? As fast as I can get as many invites out as I possibly can, I am going to, and I am going to use my Tapestry app, which have access to the beta. It's not the real one, but I'm going to click on that tap a friend, earn a buck. And this is going to come up, and I'm going to share an invite.
So the first thing you would do is install the app.
Yes, of course. Install the app. Thanks, Chuck. Yeah. Install the app, set it to always allow, watch that 1-minute video. I'm going to make sure that I use my email address that I have on my affiliate account. Why? Because everything is linked to that, and all the people, all the pre-registering and all the affiliates and all the inactive affiliates that I've reached out to and connected with over the last 6 months are connected to my email address. So I want to make sure that I use the correct email address when I set up my Tapestry app, because they're all going to link to me when they set their app up, because I used the right email address. If that confuses anybody, do not worry, because guess what? What to do when the app goes live? That Vimeo showcase has all the instructions right there in it, in a really quick and easy to listen to 3-minute video. So I'm going to set my app up, and then the man, the myth, the legend, every papa needs a shirt like that. That's awesome.
Thanks for
See, that's
asking,
how easy we get distracted around here. So then you're gonna have the app installed. You're gonna have it set up correctly. You're going to start inviting people. When you click on invite, you can share it on Facebook, on social media if you want. I can email every person in my email contact list. I can text message every person in my phone. I can Slack message everybody in my Slack. I can send a Facebook private message to every person in my Messenger. I can Zoom, I can Skype, I can Twitter, I can Discord. I mean, I can WhatsApp. I can invite pretty much anywhere and everywhere that is on my phone, right? That is it, a contact.
Okay, let me slow you down a little bit.
Go for it.
Let's say I'm an international affiliate. I cannot install the app yet. What do I do if I'm international?
You use your tapestry.io / whatever your username, the same link, your replicated link, to get installs. Okay. So where it says pre-register, it is now going to say register. And they can do one of two things, or both. They can put their email into register, and they immediately get an email that says, hey, click here to install Tapestry and start earning. And when they click there, it's going to open up in their app store. It's going to be linked to you because you're the one they registered with. And then they can also scroll down. So I'll share my screen really quick because it's easier for me to show you guys than explain it. But you send somebody your Tapestry replicated link from outside. They're in the US, you're outside the US. You go, hey, you can register. This is going to say register, not pre-register, because the app will be live. Or you can simply just scroll down to get started and click on whichever app store. If they, obviously they're doing this from their phone, you can click on whichever the app store is here, and that link will be coded to you if you are from the UK, from Africa, from South America, from wherever, and you send me a little, hey, go to tapestry.io / your username. and click on I have an iPhone and click on the iPhone's app store and install the app to start earning. When I do that, I'm going to be coded to you. Okay. So anybody outside the US can start earning by doing exactly that. Just use the tools that you already have at your fingertips and start inviting people to install the app using your tapestry.io/username replicated link.
Times together. So appreciate everybody being here. Danny, your training is absolutely excellent. I really want to encourage everybody to plug your people into her training and let them learn how to do this. And I really try not to use the word easy because it's work, but this is the simplest business you're ever going to find. I promise you that. So God bless everybody. Danny, great job. Michael, thank you for all your help behind the scenes, buddy.
Always, guys, have a great Monday night. And yeah, hope to be spreading some great news tomorrow. Be ready. Thanks all.